Hi everybody, here we are again, and it's a Munton's flagship creamy velvet milk stout, rich creamy velvet milk stout I think. Not here to talk about it. Despite in the UK being in a bit of a heat wave, it's also quite cool. Also not going to talk about that just at the moment. But hey, that's one for the future. We're here to talk about gas canisters. Not bother showing you the name, the make, because it's just a generic gas canister. This is the one that I'm going to do the video about. Well, not this one actually. We're actually going to do it about this one. And if you notice, that's empty. Do that with one that's got any sort of gas in it. I first come up with the idea when we had the patio gas fire pit on, and they've got a big gas canister, 7.5 kilos, something like that, and it'd been going 2 or 3 hours during an evening when it was quite chilly, which is why we had the fire pit on, and the flame dropped off. It was like roaring away, big flame, and it went, giving no heat out whatsoever. I looked at the gas canister, covered in ice. I thought, that's probably the problem. There was, of the gas canister, so we're talking 2.5 foot gas canister, the bottom third that had gas in it covered in a thick layer of ice. So I thought, what about stick it in a basin full of hot water from the tap? So I did. Poof, flame back up, and it lasted for a good half an hour before it died completely. Poof, suddenly cut off. Flame, boom, gone. And then I was using a weed burner, and I came up with something similar. So we'll switch to the weed burner now. We'll see you in a bit. Cheers. Hi everybody, here we are again. Top tip, if you've got one of these little devices, weed burner, comes with these small gas canisters. I've found that you get halfway through the gas canister and you lose all pressure because your gas canister starts freezing up and it's just not producing the gas. So what you need to do is get yourself a pop bottle. 2 litre pop bottle is best. Cut the top off and then draw around the can with a Sharpie or any sort of felt tip pen. Cut a hole out, fill it with warm water from the tap, and then put your can inside. Tape it on with some tape, and that will give you full pressure until your gas runs out, and it gives you a good 15 minutes of full pressure gas. I'll demonstrate it outside, so I'll fill it with water, tape it on, and we'll go outside. Right, see you in a bit. So here we are outside, and bottles full of water, taped on, and we're at full bore. Right. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.
Wake of